Hi guys, so I'm going to go over a few of the 11.3b problems, starting with number 16. It just asks for the lateral area, not surface area as well. So for lateral area of a cone, it's 1/2 PL. So we're going to have to find the slant height, which is this side, which means we need to look at this right triangle. So this would be 13. So we're going to do 1/2. The perimeter of the base is the perimeter of the circle, so that's pi d, or 26 pi. And then the slant height, you're going to do 13 squared plus 22 squared equals the slant height squared, and that would be 25.55 for your slant height. So we're going to do this, 25.55. They ask you to the nearest whole number. So if you just plug all this in, you would do 1/2 times 26 pi times 25.55. And you would get a lateral area of approximately 1,043 square inches. Okay, 27 asks you to find the surface area of that whole figure. So you would do the lateral area of the cylinder, the lateral area of the cone, and then you would have that circle as well. So let's just start with, we'll do the lateral area of the cone first. So for the cone, let me get this out of here. Your cone has a radius, same as the radius of the cylinder, so that would be a radius of 5, and then a height of 12. So if you need the slant height, which you do for lateral area, it would be 5, 12. That Pythagorean triple, if you know it off the top of your head, is 5, 12, 13. Otherwise, you can do 5 squared plus 12 squared equals L squared. So you would do 1/2 times the perimeter of the base, that would be 10 pi, times the slant height, which is 13. This one asks for it to the nearest whole number, so you can just plug that in. 1/2 times 10 pi times 13 is 204. We'll say 0.20 for now. So that's the lateral area of the cone. Then we want the lateral area of the cylinder. And for lateral area of a cylinder, it's the perimeter of the base times the height. So perimeter of your base would be 10 pi, same as the perimeter of the base of the cone. And then the height is 60. So we would do 60 pi, which is 188.50. Okay, and then we just need that last circle to find the area of that. That's this circle up here. Because we don't need both the circles. We don't need this one because that's inside the figure. So we're just going to go pi times the radius squared. So 25 pi is 78.54. Okay, so your surface area is all of these added together. 204.20 plus 188.50 plus 78.54. And you get to the nearest whole number, 471. That would be square feet. All right. Then this one was 37, and it says, suppose you revolve the plane region completely around the given line to sweep out a solid. Describe the solid and then find its surface area in terms of pi. So if you're looking at this, what they're saying is if we were to spin this around, this one says the y-axis. So if I was going to spin it around the y-axis, I'm spinning this triangle around here. What we end up with is this would reflect over to here. We would have a cone that looks something like that. So the radius of our cone would be 4, and the height of our cone would be 3. So if we're trying to find the surface area, we got to start with lateral area, which is 1/2 PL. So 1/2, the perimeter of the base would be pi d, so 8 pi if a radius is 4. And then the slant height, if this is 3 and this is 4, let's do a different color so it stands out a little more. So this side is 3, this side is 4, and it's a right triangle, so 3, 4, 5 is our Pythagorean triple. So we would multiply that by 5. So it's going to be 1/2 times 8 pi times 5. So the lateral area is 62.83. But we want surface area, so we need to take that 62.83 and we need to add the area of the base. And the area of the base is pi r squared, so pi times 4 squared. So we'll go 62.83 plus 16 pi is 113. And this one said, oh, they want the area in terms of pi. Well, just kidding. Okay, so in terms of pi, we would just do, never mind this. We would do 4 times 5 is 20 pi. Okay, so that's the lateral area. And then we would do for surface area 20 pi plus 16 pi. So it would be 36 pi square units for the surface area. Okay. And then the last one, how much poster board do you need to make a cylinder open at each end with a height of 9 and a diameter of 4.5? Round your ends to the nearest square inch. So if we're making this cylinder open at each end, that means we're finding the lateral area. And the lateral area is the perimeter of the base times the height. So we would do 4.5 times pi, right? That's pi times the diameter, times the height, which is 9. And this one says round, so we're just going to plug that in. 4.5 times pi times 9 is 127 square inches. And that is it.